Hey, and so I finally downloaded the Project Lazarus server after struggling the past weekend. So supposedly this is the server where most races can be any class now. This was something that I imagined for a long time before this was a thing. So as you can see, barbarians can now be bards, clerics, druids. So I've been most curious about the deities. So bards, it seems like they only get Bristlebane or the Tribunal. Usually bards get all deity options except for evils. Beast Lord, something they could be the whole time. Same with Berserker. Oh, Cleric, this is what I'm most intrigued about. Looks like they only get the Tribunal. And Druid, they get Tuner. Monks, they only get Agnostic. Usually Quellius would be a second option. Paladin, yeah, totally not surprised there. Ranger, yeah, of course, Tuner. Rogue, yeah, it looks like the same options as the bards. Wait, they could be rogues in the live game too. So Shadow Knight, oh man, I'm so curious, like what evil route they're gonna go with this one. Agnostic. I mean, even the regular races don't get that choice. Maybe they're meant to be independent. Shaman, of course, Tribunal, Warrior, they already get that too. Dark Elf, ooh, looks like they could be every class. Bard. This there was a time in the live game that there's a vote for like the new race class combo, and Dark Elf Bard was one of them. Unfortunately, that didn't win. And then Dark Elf Ranger was the other one. So they only get Agnostic. Beast Lord, Agnostic. Oh man, this seems kind of a throwaway. That's a little surprising. That's kind of unexpected. Yeah, I would expect Dark Elves getting Tuner since she's the elf goddess. Yeah, I knew Rangers would get that. But why Rangers but not Druids? Dwarves. Yeah. Erudites. Yeah, I honestly thought they would get deity choices. Okay. Now that this would have been this would have been an interesting choice for heretics. I mean, unfortunately they missed the mark on this. Yeah, that was kind of predictable. Bristlebane, Gnome Ranger. That's strange. Shaman of Ralozek. Half elf. Yeah, see, like the bards used to have more choices in this. That is weird. I think these should have had the same choices as the paladins, and also like the evil deities too, since clerics have evil deities as the option. Yeah, so this should clerics are basically like paladins originate from clerics, so it's, you would expect that they would have the same choice of deities. I mean, even rogues have more options than bards. See, Shadow Knight should have got Inrook and Protoxylus as an option. They descended from humans, after all. Yeah, like yeah, this is usually how many deities bards have. Yeah, like I said, bards should definitely have more options than this. It would have made quite an interesting backstory if they had a deity option. Now, why don't these druids have Tuner as an option? I mean, like they're basically the children of, yeah. Now this was kind of unexpected. I would imagine these form a pack with the Dark Elves or something. Yeah, like I said, Tuner should have definitely been an option for this one, for High Elf Ranger. Same with this one. And this one. And you would expect warriors to have Agnostic or Ralozek as an option. Yeah, these are the amount of deities that bards have. Like, I don't understand why like the other races don't have this choice. I mean, they do in the live game. Yeah, they probably should have went they probably should have went the route like with the rangers and druids here. Yeah, like shamans and beast lords should have these as an option too. An option to this, like soul insected, you know. Yeah, like I said, half elf. This should have been an option for half elves too, since they're half human after all. Human shaman. This is something that I've wanted for so long. Oh yeah, this ought to be interesting. I bet they'll all have to pick Kazakh Duel still. Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe the route they meant to go with is that they're all meant to be independent. Still, the backstory would have been so interesting. But maybe that's just too much to add in EverQuest. Like you'd have to adjust, you'd have to adjust the faction reactions and stuff like that. Like I know it would have been a lot of work. Ogre bards. Yeah, like even the starting city is different. Like I said, maybe they're just meant to be independent. That is a strange choice. Like Nathaniel Mars seems to be the default option for most paladins. Now, troll healers is something I made up my own backstory for. With maybe their regenerative ability is a gift from Rodson Knife. Yeah, they still get Inrook. Yep. Yeah, they should be like the druids in WoW. Yeah, These are always agnostic in the live game, so it doesn't surprise me that there be that in this game. Yeah, this was another option in the live game, like that you vote for, but unfortunately that didn't win either. What else get all these options for bards too? Now, now this is one of the race class combos that won in the live game, and they're supposed to get Tuner as an option, but I think this was implemented before that came out. Yeah, wow, clerics get 2 choices for this. Yeah. Somehow they only get Quellius for this choice. Yeah, this is definitely the default for paladins. Yeah, I think this probably should have been Inrook or something, like forming an alliance with the Dark Elves or something. I would have expected more Nathaniel Marr choices on this one. Somehow they get Karana or Tuner on this. Maybe influence from Surefall Glade, that's where the humans and half-elf druids and rangers start. Now, why do enchanters get to be agnostic but not mages? In the this was another race class combo that's new in the live game. They could have gotten Nathaniel Marr or Quellius. Now, why don't the rangers get Karana like the druids can? Yeah, this last option is supposed to be Draken. They only get Vishan as an option, so no matter what class you pick. So yes, well, I was sort of expecting more from the deity choices, but like I said, it's probably just too much to implement and stuff. Like you'd have to add class trainers to their cities and stuff. And that probably explains why they start in Plane of Knowledge. So yeah, and plus you have to adjust the factions. So yeah, I think it just would have been a lot of work to implement anyway. So, but yeah, for those who want to play a race class combo that's not available anywhere else, this is the closest that we'll get for now, unless the live EQ wants to go the World of Warcraft route, where they're starting to give all the race and classes options.